Right now, your dog is looking at you, and you think you know what they see: their owner, their favorite person, maybe their best friend. But scientists just discovered something that makes all of that sound small. Because what your dog actually sees when they look at you, it is not what any of us expected. It is something far older, far deeper, and when you understand it, the way you look at your dog will never be the same again. Subscribe right now and hit the bell, because every single week we share what science has actually discovered about your dog, not what we assume. Now let us start from the beginning. You may have heard that cats think you are just a big cat, that they see no real difference between you and another member of their species. Do not make the mistake of thinking dogs work the same way, because dogs did something no other animal ever did. Over 15,000 years of living beside humans, dogs did not just adapt to us, they evolved specifically for us. Scientists call it the human-canine bond, and it is the only relationship of its kind in the entire animal kingdom. Your dog does not look at you and see a fellow dog. They look at you and see something their biology has been building toward for 15,000 years. Something closer to a lifeline than a companion. Brian Hare, a cognitive scientist at Duke University who has spent his career studying how dogs think, found something extraordinary. Dogs have developed a unique ability to read human social cues that even chimpanzees cannot match. When you point at something, your dog follows your finger. A chimpanzee raised by humans will not. A wolf raised by humans will not either. Your dog understands the language of human intention in a way that took thousands of generations to build, and that understanding changes everything about how they see you every single day. Think about what happens the moment you pick up your keys. Your dog's ears go up. They follow you to the door. Some pace, some sit and stare long after you have already left. For years, people called this separation anxiety and moved on. But researchers started asking a different question. What is actually happening inside your dog during those hours alone? What they found was this. Your dog's stress hormones spike within minutes of you leaving. Their heart rate rises. Their body enters a state of quiet alert. But here is the part that changes everything. When researchers played recordings of the owner's voice to dogs left alone, their stress levels dropped almost immediately. Not at any human voice, specifically at yours. And it is not just your voice. A study from Emory University found that when dogs were exposed to different scents, only one triggered activation in the reward center of the brain, the part associated with love and positive anticipation. That scent was yours. Not food, not another dog. You. Your dog is not simply waiting for you to come home. They are holding on to you in every way their biology allows, until you walk back through that door. When you look at another person's face, your eyes naturally move to the left side first. Scientists call it the left gaze bias. It happens automatically because the right side of the human brain processes emotion and controls the left side of the face. We evolved to read it. Here is what is remarkable. Your dog does the exact same thing, but only with human faces. When researchers showed dogs images of human faces, dog faces, and random objects, the dog showed a left gaze bias only for human faces, not for other dogs, not for anything else. They evolved a specifically human-directed way of reading emotion. That is why your dog often knows you are upset before you have said a single word. They are reading micro-expressions in your face with a precision that took 15,000 years to develop. And it goes even further. Dogs can distinguish between happy and angry human faces, even in photographs of strangers they have never met. They know what a human frown means without ever being taught. So the next time your dog quietly walks over and rests their head in your lap when you are having a hard day, understand that they did not guess. They read it in your face, and they chose to come. Most people assume a wagging tail simply means a happy dog, but scientists discovered something that changes that completely. It is not just whether a dog wags, it is which direction. When a dog sees something that triggers a positive response, their owner returning home, a familiar friend, the wag skews to the right, more movement on the right side. When a dog feels uncertain or anxious, the wag skews to the left. And here is what makes it extraordinary. Other dogs can read this. Researchers in Italy found that when dogs watched videos of other dogs wagging right, they stayed calm. When shown dogs wagging left, their own heart rates increased. Their bodies responded to the signal automatically. Your dog has a tail vocabulary they did not learn. They were born with it, and they have been using it with you every single day, waiting for you to understand what they were saying. In 2015, a study published in the journal Science made headlines around the world. Researchers found that when dogs and their owners simply looked into each other's eyes, both the dog and the human showed a significant rise in oxytocin, the bonding hormone, the same chemical that surges between a mother and her newborn child in the first moments of life. Let that sit for a moment. Your dog looks at you, and their brain releases the same chemistry that humans use to bond with their babies. And when you look back at them, yours does too. This is not pet owners projecting emotions onto animals. This is a documented biological loop, a feedback cycle of bonding that your dog triggers simply by looking at you. Your dog does not tolerate your presence. They do not simply accept you as part of their environment. You are the reason their brain releases its most powerful bonding chemical. You are the scent their reward center lights up for. You are the face their eyes evolved specifically to read. Your dog does not see a human when they look at you. They do not see an owner. They see the one presence their entire biology was built to find. They see you, and to them, that is everything. So the next time your dog looks at you, really looks at you, understand what is happening in that moment. 15,000 years of evolution pointing toward you. A brain built specifically to read your face. A body that holds on to your scent when you are gone. A heart that releases its most powerful bonding chemical the moment your eyes meet. Your dog does not love you the way a pet loves an owner. They love you the way a creature loves the one thing their entire existence was shaped to find. And they found you. If this changed how you see your dog, share this with someone who has a dog right now. Subscribe if you have not already, and comment below. What does your dog do that you now see completely differently? I read every single one. See you in the next one.